Hello everyone, Devil Jinx here with more Classroom of the Elites. I think that's what it's called, Classroom of the Elite. Oh, singular, not plural. But, well, you know, elite can be plural. But, yeah, anyways, I am going to go ahead and just jump into Season 2. I believe it's 6 episodes in as of the recording of this video, so I'll have a little bit to work with while I also figure out other animes to watch. I do have a list compiled, and I did start another one called, Comey Can't Communicate, I believe that's her name. I like it. It's a cute anime so far. I'm only 2 episodes in, but I like it so far. And then, of course, I will also be starting Season 2 of Devil is a Part-Timer, because I figure it's better if I just jump into these shows and just react to them as they come out, because might get more traffic, more people to entertain. As far as the double uploads go, or like, you know, combining 2 episodes into one video, I'm probably not going to be doing that for either this season or Season 2 of Devil's Part-Timer. I think I'll only do it for either complete shows or shows with complete seasons, and in the case of shows where there's, like 100 plus episodes, we'll get to that later, but I'm probably going to do that. I might double those up as well. I might even trim those, so that way it's not like full-length episodes. That way I can react to because what's that? What's this guy's name? Rough Senpai, I think that's what his name is. He reacts to multiple episodes of One Piece, but he trims out the important parts of what he's reacting to. And excuse me a moment. Sipping on some Long Island iced tea. Figure help set the mood for me. Yeah, so I'm going to react to this, and then I also, of course, got Ice Queendom episode 6 to get into. Yeah, some friends of mine watched it yesterday. They were not impressed. I'm like, it's alright. I mean, it's nothing great, but it's alright. So, anyways, just get into this ad. It's in Equia Momento Rebus and Artist. What does that even mean? Oh, remember to keep a clear head in difficult times. Okay. Well, let's just jump into it, shall we? Oh, and then I did see that this got renewed for a 3rd season, so I'm looking forward to that. Tokyo Metropolitan Advance. I need to make sure the subtitles are popping up. Yep, okay, we're good.
離島での特別試験の結果が出ています。勝者は
D クラス。
Class B.
はい。
次をどう切り抜
Wait,
け
hold on. What class is he a part of? It just said it.
勝者は
D クラス。
Class B. Class A student accounts for. Okay, he is Class A. All right. I've been wondering what class he's a part of. I did update my list. I don't know if I mentioned this, but I did update my list so that way I know who's in what class. There's obviously some characters I don't know where they fall in with, but I think I've got it down for the most part. Oh, hey, he's sipping on a nice drink too. Granted, I'm sure he's underage, so he's probably not sipping, you know, the same thing.
清高はいずれ自ら退学する道を選ぶと。
Looks like cola.
人の行動は
All human papers
全て
determined by
目標によ
goals.
って決まる。
Not necessarily. Alright, see y'all after the intro. Ooh, damn, that looks nice. Holy sh... of course, we're starting off with fucking fan service. I know they're just wearing bikinis, but because where the camera zooms in, it's obvious what they're going for. Oh, hey, Sakura. Oh god, is he skinny dip? Oh no, he's got his Speedo on. Somebody beat the hell out of him. Considering how useless he is and was.
見てわからないかしら。小説？あ、もしかして恋愛小説？
You know what? She does strike me as the type that would like romance novels.
賑やかだな。
綾野浩二君、
Koji.
お昼ご飯一緒にどうかな。軽井沢さんたちと合流して食べる予定なんだけど。
遠慮しとく。
I'll pass. Goji's not exactly Mr. Charisma here.
いや、後で軽井沢に恨まれるの
I
は
want
勘弁なんだ。
Karuizawa to hate me afterwards.
お待たせ。早く行こう。
軽井沢さん、 綾野浩二君も一緒にどうかな。
What?
それよりも美味しい
She completely dodged that question. It's like, why are you asking me that? That's not important. I don't care about him.
すべての生徒宛てに学校側からメールを送信いたしました。
Oh.
各自携帯を確認し
Check your smartphones and follow the instructions
特別試験について
regarding the special exam.
各自指定された部屋に指定された時間に集合してください。
10分以上の遅刻をした者にはペナルティを課す場合があります。
Mm-hmm.
本日18時までに504号室に集合してください。
Alright, so we got a special exam.
入りなさい。
Oh, I thought that was somebody's parents.
秋村と博士か。
残り2つの椅子の1つは綾野浩二殿でござったか。
妙なことになってるな。
This is getting strange.
あと一人到着を待つ。おとなしく待っていなさい。
We got one more. So I wonder what this is about. Unless they're no, don't tell me they're trying to get him late on purpose. Oh, hey, it's her.
何これ、なんで雪村君たちがいるわけ？
遅刻だぞ。早く席に着きなさい。
はーい。
Hi.
若干落
This
ち
is
込むな。
somehow depressing. Yeah, why would
特
she?
別試験の説明を行う。
Oh, okay. So it's just about the special
太
exam.
陽系惑星になぞらえた8つのグループに分け、
Pattern after
グ
a
ループ内
planet.
での試験を行う。
Hey, where's Pluto?
各クラスから数名を集
Screw
めて
this.
作られる。
Quitting the show.
計14
They
名。
don't consider Pluto to be a planet.
クラスがいるじゃん。
A クラスから3名 B クラスも
Actually, didn't they like classify Pluto as like a dwarf planet or something like that?
D クラスとしてではなく、このグループ、火星として行動することになる。
Moss.
そして試験の合否は
God
グ
of
ルー
War?
プごとに判定される。
I know it's the planet, but
試験期間は3
it's also
日
the God of War.
完
least
全
in
自由
the
日が
Roman
間に
pantheon.
1日明朝8時、学校側からのメールでグループの一人が
VIP
入隊者に選ばれる。
Oh, they're playing
1
Jackbox.
日に
Neat.
グループ内でディスカッションを行い、誰が優待者なのかを
Oh,
探
they're
り
playing
出し
Among Us.
6回目のディスカッション終了30分後から回答を学校側へメールする。回答は1人1回まで。ただし優待者自身に回答す
The
る権
VIP
利は
that
ない
should be themselves.
結果1。
Themselves is just not.
優待者および
If all the
優
members
待
of
者
the
に
group
所属
except
す
for
る
the
クラスメー
VIP
トを
and
除
their
き全員の回答が正解だった場合
answer
グ
correctly,
ループ全員
all
に
members
プ
of
ラ
the
イベ
group
ー
will
トポイン
receive
トを
500,000.
50万
Jesus, that's a lot.
優待者には追加で50万。
Oh,
50万？
yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a lot.
倍の100万だ。
Oh, right, yeah.
他に優待者および所属するクラスメートを除く全員の答えで一人でも未回答や不正解があった場合
Does not
優
answer.
待者には
VIP alone will
50
receive the 500,000 private points.
結果には優待者自身が正体を隠しきった場合のものだ。優待者のみ50万ポイントが支給されることになる。
試験終了のタイミング
Hang
を
on, I'm gonna need to pause this real
い
quick.
ち早く優待者を
Okay, so yeah, I just wanted to pause that real quick to get some notes down. So, all right, they got 8 groups that are named after the planets. There's 14 students in each group, different students for each one. I believe the one that Koji's going to be in is called Mars, and each group has a chosen VIP through an email from the school. They have 2 discussions over the course of 3 days to find out who the VIP is, and after 6 conversations, they submit their answer to the school. The VIP cannot give their answer, and they give the 2 cases, which, I mean, if you've watched the show, then you already know. It would just be me giving you redundant information. This was for me to understand what exactly is going on here, and I need to adjust this, and these 2 monitors are a pain in the ass. Anyways, I believe I pause it around here, but we shouldn't be missing anything otherwise.
じゃのみ50万ポイントが支給されることになる。
But yeah, essentially the VIP has a chance to get 1,000,000 points.
いち早く優待者を暴き出すことで第3、第4の結果が新たに現れる。
以下の2つの結果
Wait,
に
hold on,
関
what?
してのみ
いち早く優待者を
Get the
暴き
VIP
出
is
す
uncovered as quickly as possible
第3、第
without
4の
waiting
結
for
果
the
が
end
新
of
た
the
に現れる。
test.
以下の2つの結果に関してのみ 試験中24
The answers will be accepted for 24 hours during the exam.
試験終了後
Answers will
30
also
分
be
間の
accepted
回
for
答を
30 minutes
受け付ける
after
が
the end of the
どちら
exam.
の場合でも間違えばペナル
Mistakes will
テ
be
ィ
yeah. If they get it wrong, then
結果3優待者以外の者が試験
if a
終了
student
また
accepts
ず
VIP
に
submits
学
an
校
email
側
to
に
the
メー
school
ルを
before
送
the
り
exam period
正
ends
解していた場合
and gives the correct
答
answer,
えた生徒の所属クラスは50クラスポイントを得ると
so they'll get bonus points
正解者は
if they guess
50
correctly
から
before the
データポイン
end.
トを得るこの時点でグループの試験は終了優待者
And
と同じ
then
ク
they
ラスメ
finish
ー
the
トが
test.
正解した場合回答は無効試験続行
Oh, so yeah, if they guess their
結果
own
4
class is VIP,
優
then
待
they
者以外
lose.
の者が試験終了
Or
ま
rather,
たず
the
に
answer's
学校側に
invalid.
メールを送り不正解だった場合答えを間違えた生徒の所属クラスは50クラスポイントを失って
I'll go back and rewatch this and get the other two cases. That way, I have a full understanding of what we are in for here.
50クラスポイントを得る
答えを間違えた時点でグループの試験が終了とな
Groups
る
exam one when a student gets an answer wrong. So if they get the wrong VIP, if they get the wrong answer for the VIP, then that entire class loses.
答えを無効として受け付けない
There's a lot of detail in this. I mean,
そうか
there's a lot of nuance.
わかるようなわからないような
I'm kind of with her. Like, yeah, like
混乱しているでござる。
後で説明するから
I'll explain later. Don't bother him.
せるな
今回
That's a lot of detail to
学
like
校の匿名性を考
process.
慮している試験終了時には各グループの結果とクラス単位でのポイントの増減のみを発表する
優待者の正体とかは
公開し
They
ない
will not be disclosed, nor will the identity of the solvers.
具体的な試験の結末は4つ
グループ全体で優待者を共有してクリアする
最後の回答を誰かが間違え優待者が
Oh, right. If I read this correctly, and what I was doing earlier when I was getting the names, the girl that I keep comparing to Olena Tyrell, she is the leader of Class A. I thought she was the leader of Class B, but it's not her. I think the leader of Class B is actually Touchy Nose, or not Touchy Nose, Itchy Nose. Ryuen, of course, is the leader of Class C. The leader of Class A is that girl I just mentioned. B, it's Itchy Nose. C, it's Ryuen. And then I think for D, it's Susan, or Suzune.
裏切り者が優待者を見つけ出
And
す
covers the identity of the...
そして
Man,
最後の一
I'm speaking of...
つ裏切り者が
Speaking of
優
which,
待者の判断を誤る
I mean, I love the fact that he got his comeuppance at the end of last season, but
そして
I
問題解
can't
決
stand
のプロセスを
Ryuen. He's just a smug prick.
想像して新しい価値を生み出す今回の試験なら人がどう動くかを想像し把握し
I like it when smug people get their asses handed to them. I appreciate that. Commercial break time.
そろそろね
あ
Alright, what do we got here?
同じ文章二人とも優待者には選ばれな
Alright,
か
so
った
they're not the VIPs for Class D
お
then.
互い選べる手段が減るな
今回の特別試験あなたはどう見る
優待者をどう扱うか次第だ一応勝ちにつながる方法は考え
You know, for a school, like, a lot of these exams seem to be more like contests than
結果
anything.
を楽しみにしておくわ
俺もお前がどんな結果に導くか期
Not
待
that I'm
してる
complaining, it's just an observation I'm making.
いいえ結構よ
Like,
参考までに聞いておく
it almost feels more appropriate for it to be a, like, if you've watched Survivor or any of those. Oh, great.
静ね優待者には慣れた
Oh, yeah, like she's gonna answer you, douchebag. Yeah, exactly.
それとも聞けばあなたは教えてくれるのかしら
お望みとあらばなその前に聞かせてくれよどうやって無人
How did you manage to do so well on the deserted island back then?
こいつの報告からすればお前が動いた形跡なんざなかった
見抜かれるほど間抜けじゃないわ体調不良の私に苦戦したぐらいだし
Yeah, that's true.
だったら再生してやる
Rematch!
前回の試験その結果種が分かれば難しいものじゃないだがあの状況で思いつき実行できる人間は限られる
You're just butthurt that you got outplayed.
思いつく戦略じゃないのさ鈴ね
あいにくと私に友達はいないわ
Unfortunately, I don't have any friends. Oh, that's sad.
そこの綾小路くんくらい足を引く
Oh yeah, she did pretty much
協
come.
力者とは言
He's
う
a bit of a drag. I can't really say he's
金
not.
魚の糞がせいぜいだろうさ。
盗撮よ。
これはゲームだ。裏で動いたやつを俺は突き止める。
Dude, it's so
金魚
fucking
の糞を
butthurt.
含めた全員が対象だ。
随分と D クラスに執着するの。
Yeah, yeah. What is your
その
obsession?
一ノ瀬も実力のほどは知れた。俺の敵じゃない。
But
一躍
What?
時の人だな、堀北は。
but they're the ones
誰の
above
責任と
you.
は言うまでもないでしょ。
Like don't
連中に
unless he's trying to prove himself to them, so that way he can elevate himself into like one of their
な
classes.
さそうだな。
何？
別に。
That or he just gets off on the game itself. He's like fucking or not Peter Dinklage, Peter Baelish.
はあ、やっぱり。
Baelish just loved the game. He loved the chaos of it all. He didn't care about the goal. He cared about just the enduring struggle. Because even if he did become like, you know, King of Westeros or whatever, then he would find something else to do. The dude has an endless ambition.
今さら自己紹介の必要なんてあるのか。したいやつだけがすればいいんじゃないか。
私には強制することはできないね。
Hmm.
だけど、この部屋にマイクがセッティングされているかもしれないよ。
それは。
そうなった時に不利になるのは自己紹介しなかった人だし。
わかった。
I
ありがとう。
あの
guess.
主導権を握ったな、一ノ瀬。
Take control of the scene.
これからどうやって進めていこうか。私が進行役をするのが嫌なら言ってもらえる？
さらにこの振り方。
This way of dealing with
名乗り
things
出れ
if
ば
you stand
進行
forward,
役を買って
you
出
can
る
buy
こと
yourself
に
a facilitating role.
率先して話す
Oh, alright. I'm guessing he's commenting on her psychology of
普通
the
は避け
situation.
る。
特に意見がないようなので私が進めるね。まずわからない点があったらみんなで話し合うべきだと思うの。誰か質問はある？
Anyone here has a question? Does anyone here have a question?
私が質問させてもらうね。
Translation problem there.
私としてはこの試験を全員でクリアする。
All right, let me pause here. So what I think Koji was getting at is that she was putting herself in front of everyone and making sure like nobody's gonna disagree or argue with her. Yeah, this is one of the discussions to figure out who the VIP is. Yeah, I don't get the whole. I guess I guess it's just her trying to take control of the situation or try to assert herself as the dominant figure here, so that way. Maybe I should just wait for the spot. I'm sorry. There's a lot of information to process here, and it's a little overwhelming.
世界一を追い求めるのが最善の策だと思っているの。みんなはどう思う？そんなの当たり前じゃない。
Isn't it
僕は
obvious?
もちろん肯定です。
同意見だ。プライベートポイントも欲しいし、できれば協力していきたい。
もちろん俺も協力するぜ。
So yeah, this is the Mars group or whatever.
俺たち A クラスは全員沈黙させてもらう。
We class A will allow ourselves to be silent. So pompous.
沈黙。何故？
Wherefore is that?
ちょい攻めすぎちゃったかな。
この試験を確実に簡単
The
に
surefire
プラスで
and
クリア
positive
す
way
る
to
方法
pass
は
this exam is to
最初から
discuss it
最
from
後ま
start
で
to the end.
話し合いを持たないことだ。
Huh?
葛城の指図か。
話し合いを持たず、誰かもわからない優
Oh,
待者の
maybe
勝ち
we
逃
don't
げを
even know.
許すと。
They already get away with it.
この試験で避けるべき結果は何だ？
優待者の正体を誰かが見破って裏切ること？
その通りだ。話し合ってしまうこ
The
とで
biggest danger
周囲の誰かを
that
優待
someone
者
will
と疑
suspect
い
someone
過
around
ちを
them.
犯すことこそが最大の危険だ。
話し合わないという手段の有用性はある程度認めます。しかし優待者がどこにいるかわからない以上、クラス同士のポイント差が広がる可能性がありますよね。もしも優待者の配分が極端に偏っていて、どこかのクラスだけに優待者が
Oh yeah, that is a possibility.
浜口の懸念はわかる。各グループでの優待者の振り分けがわからない以上、沈黙作戦は実行しにくい。
Yeah,
だが、葛城はからくりに気づいている。
is aware of a trick.
公
It's a
平
trap.
性だ。
全クラスの公平性。これは前回の試験にもあった学校側のこだわるルールだ。すべてのクラスに均等に優待者はいるはずだ。
I was gonna say, yeah, if you're going off the equalness or whatever, then there would be an even distribution of VIPs across it. So there's not going to be 4 in one class. So I mean, there has to be 1 in each group.
優待者探すより簡単そう。
いいんじゃないでござるか。問題はないように思えるでござるよ。
This is a very dialogue
君
heavy.
の作戦って実は A クラスだからこそ提案できる作戦じゃないかなって思うんだよね。
隠されたデメリットがあるとでも。
下のクラスの人たちが限られた逆転
Would
の
have
チャ
to
ンスを
throw
棒
away
に
their
振る
limited
ことにな
chance
る。
for a reversal.
それは
足並みを揃える作戦では最終的なクラスの位置は変わらないってこと？
True.
足並みを揃えるのはお前の作
So,
戦も
so basically, D has the advantage off the get-go then?
違うよ。この
If
グ
they're
ル
not
ープは D クラスと C クラスが4人ずつ、B クラスと A クラスが3
and
人。
3.
つまり
Oh,
結果1でクリアすれば D クラスと C クラスは50万プライベート
class
ポイント
C and D will get an extra 500,000 private points
確かにな。
because they have more members.
その場合、お前たち B クラスは自己犠牲を受け入れると。
そうしないと A クラスに逃げ切りを許しちゃうかもしれないからね。A クラスに優待者がいると厄介極まりないし。
僕も同意見です。
いい反論だ。事前に打ち
Wait, I think I'm realizing what they were getting at earlier. Because the students are from different classes and they're in different groups, there's not going to be 4 VIPs in like class A or class D or C or whatever. There has to be 1 from each individual class. But I'm trying to get where they're figuring out the silent chat, like where they just don't figure out who, because if they don't submit an answer, then the VIP gets the 500,000 points. But I guess they're pointing out that this isn't a class competition. It's for the VIPs are the ones basically that get all the perks. But they're trying to figure out the VIP to get the 500K. So this is a lot of fucking information to process, and like even by Game of Thrones standards, this is a lot of fucking information to just process, and all these not metaphorical, these hypotheticals they're actually a little confusing. So I'm kind of giving the show a little bit of a demerit here because it's just too much shit to process, and maybe I'm an idiot. It could be the case. But it just seems like there's a lot of hypotheticals they're throwing at you at once. And you know, I play Among Us regularly. Granted, Among Us doesn't really take a whole lot of like skill. It's more of a. I'm trying to think of how to word this with Among Us. Like it's a lot of. I think it's more about memory. It's about what you remember more so than anything. Because if you can individually clear out people every round, but then you know, yeah, they're clear for that round, but they're not clear for the next round. So yeah, again, like this is a big game of hypotheticals, is what I'm getting here. And maybe all this information is irrelevant, but I mean, it's a lot to take in. It's a lot to fucking process.
打ち合わせていたな B クラス。
どうあれ A クラスの方針は変わらない。
But I guess each of the classes have their own discussion about what was what. That's at least what I got when Suzune and... Well, no, I guess because Suzune and Koji here are like buddies, they're gonna share each other's information privately. So I wonder if Karu's the VIP. Or that's just an obvious like red herring.
何それリカって誰よ私たちと同じ
She's within
C ク
class
ラス
C
で
with
メ
us
ガ
and
ネ
wears
かけてるんだけど
glasses.
お団子頭の覚えな
The
い
dumpling hair.
知らない
Wait, that's a girl?
私たち
I thought he was a
確かに聞い
guy.
たんだよね D クラスのポニテの子に意地悪されたってカフェで順番待ちしてたら 割り込まれて突き飛ばされたって言ってたよ。そんなこと知らないわよ。
Yeah, actually, you know,
覚えてないの？あなたがやったんなら
she's kind of being a little bitchy now that I'm thinking about it.
確認してもらうけどいいよね。ちょっと勝手に取らないで。何すんのよ。携帯壊れたらどうするの？
Oh no, if her phone
別
breaks.
のもらえばいいでしょ。大事な写真とか入ってんだよ。何よ。何なの？
Yeah, what is this
武
confrontational?
器になって否定しなくていいじゃん。取らせてよ。嫌だってば。何がよ。
Don't
女
want to
の子ぶ
what?
っ
You
ても
can't
ダ
check
メ
like
だ
a
し。
cover.
ほんとそれ。押さえとくから取って取って。やめてよ。
Yo, what the fuck are these idiots doing?
何を騒いでる？
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the dude from Class A.
嫌がってるんだからやめてやれよ。
町田君は関係ないでしょ。
Are these fuckers from Class C?
それはみんな行こう。
Like, Class C has no redeeming qualities to any of them, if that's the
ミ
case.
カにもう一回聞いてみる。写真の方が早いのに。ありがとう、町田君。
So is that her new love crush, whatever? Like, did her and the other guy break up? We've agreed that we need to talk. We want to track down the VIP. Yeah, Ichinos doesn't have that same confidence she had earlier.
この試験難しすぎるって。
She's on her phone.
じゃないかな。無人島も今回も本質的には生徒へのサプライズと置き換えればいいんだよ。サンライズなら任せる。船の上での生活。こうして集まる気持ちを持っていても、おしゃべりや携帯も自由。
Oh, Bruce and refused. I think he'll suffer if you stay in her shell.
お前たちがどう楽しもうと自由だが。
I think she's trying to.
B クラスに優待者がいるかもしれないぞ。
町田君は仲間を信用できる？
当然だ。
He still got his fist up. I think it's her. I think she's one of the VIPs. But I mean, it could be the show just saying like, "Hey, hey," it could be her. But yeah, I want to know what's going on with her. I mean, she might be the VIP, or maybe she's just having a rough time with the breakup. I'm assuming her and the other guy broke up. But otherwise, what the hell's going on with her? And who the hell's Rika? I don't remember a Rika. I mean, they said the one with glasses on, but I'm thinking of the... Oh, is that the end of the episode? Yeah, it is. So I'm thinking of that one guy that class, was it A? Planted in Class B's group? Oh yeah, that doesn't make any fucking sense. And then, yeah, because the spy they planted in Class D was Ibuki, and not gonna lie, it was rather, like, because it was so obvious I didn't believe she was a traitor. I thought she was genuinely, like, a victim or whatever, and, you know, Ryuman was just being an asshole to her, which, I mean, he pretty much was, but... Where the hell is Rika? Do I have a Rika on my list? I don't think I do. Yeah, I don't have a Rika on my list. And then I'm going to get those other two case scenarios. I'm probably going to rewatch this episode because, Jesus Christ, the amount of information they just dump that was a lot of information to process. And honestly, it kind of gave me a little bit of a headache trying to wrap around what all was going on. Like, I don't know, like, personally, I think they should have kept it simple, is that each class has to figure out who the VIP is. And if they don't figure out who the VIP is, then they don't get points. And if they do figure it out, they do get points. And then if the VIP remains unguessed, they get an extra 500k while on top of guessing the correct one. Because that's how the VIP would get the 1 million, is if they remain unguessed, and if they remain unguessed, and then they also guess the other VIP, or another VIP. So maybe that's why the Class A is like, yeah, we don't want to talk about it, because they want to protect their VIP. So at least their VIP does get the 500k, even if they don't. Because if they give the wrong answer or don't give an answer at all, they don't get the 500k. And then there was something that they get 50 points for, and I can't remember what that was. That might have been one of the case 3 things or whatever. Or no, I think that pertains to the class. Like if the entire class gets it right, they get like 50 class. No, that doesn't make sense. Because who cares about 50 points? Unless there's 2 different point systems, but I don't think there is. I think there's just one for each student. But each class is, of course, given their allotted points as like an allowance. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna watch a second episode, but I'll put it as its own separate video. Just because if I'm gonna do these, as they come out weekly, or I'm gonna attempt to at least do it as they come out weekly. But I can't guarantee that with my schedule being what it is. But I'm definitely gonna give another episode of this a watch. And I don't think this episode was bad. I just think that was a lot of fucking information to dump in one go. I might need to rewatch it or something. And like, I'm not trying to present myself as like a big brain thinker because sometimes I am, sometimes I'm not. But yeah, that was just a lot of hype. What's the fucking word? Hypotheticals. Like, they threw out a lot of hypotheticals, and it's like, well, how many of these are actually relevant? How many of them are irrelevant? And then I guess technically none of them are irrelevant because they're possibilities that could happen. But it was just so much at once. So that's why I had to pause it, type up, like, all the details and whatnot. So that way, for my own, like, remembrance, I'm able to be like, okay, so we have this, and that. And they were giving so much information at one time that it was just a lot to take in. Maybe for you guys and gals, it might be, like, okay, yeah, I get it. But for me, it was just too much at once. A little bit too much at once. And I don't know. But I've been told season 2, Season 2 is 6 episodes in. I've been told that it's been going good. I am looking forward to it. Hopefully, I can maybe piece shit together a little bit a little bit clearer for myself after doing a rewatch of this, and then I'll, of course, start on episode 2 of season 2. But yeah, the episode I thought was solid. So yeah, not a whole lot else to say. I'm just gonna end it right there before I say something stupid or awkward or ramble like I normally do. But anyway, folks, have a good one. Bye.